So I want to teach you how to do something that made the difference between losing a friend, losing a possible ally, and also another thing, the difference between um, getting what you want and being deprived of what you want. There'll be the difference. So the first thing is when you need to assert yourself. A lot of people don't know how to do this properly. When you want to assert yourself is when the person gives you a chance to be a little bit stern with them. If there's no leeway, you have no option. You have to plan B. You try to be extra polite. You try to either be a people pleaser or you stand your ground and you demand what is right. So if people are telling you like you're doing something bad, you're doing something wrong, and you're not doing anything bad or wrong, then what you have to do is you have to think think about what they're gonna say, and if you can imagine that the person will respond and say, okay, they'll back off, and they'll give you some space. Or if when they were pressing you, if it was really harsh, because it may not have been that harsh, and they might be a nice person if you don't know them yet. But now, if you know the person for years, and all of a sudden they're being mean to you, and they've been like this, then unfortunately, there's nothing you can do. No asserting, no people pleasing. Unfortunately, some people are not nice. Some people are emotional. And unfortunately, a lot of people out there are like somewhat narcissistic, and a lot of like guys, a lot of like attractive white guys are narcissists, and it's always attractive white guys who they're not nice. Because they're privileged, even if they're only middle class. Like, there are people who are lower middle class who call themselves poor, but they're middle class. And there are people who are upper middle class who call themselves rich, but they're upper middle class. So it doesn't really make sense. The middle class is weird. Also, when you assert yourself, you have to be very brief because you don't want a whole long argument to play out. And when you people please, you you want it to be a lot, not just like little here, little there. You want it to be a lot, and you want it to be meaningful. So, like the little things matter in people pleasing. Everything matters, but the little things also matter. So you have to do it all with people pleasing. With asserting yourself, you don't want to say anything inappropriate or offensive. That's too offensive. You can say like certain stuff, but you don't want to start an argument with the person. Now, I'm gonna shift topics. So, people who will ban you online, um, you can tell if a person will be like that. Because first of all, no one should be banning unreasonably. So if someone even suggests, even if they bring it up and say they wouldn't ban you or they would never ban you, you have to be very skeptical because a lot of people say that and they're lying, they're capping, they're maybe joking, or they're not serious. And if their rules aren't clear and you break one of their rules and you get banned, and you try to ask them, I thought you were a nice guy, you were my friend, we've known each other for years, and you went and banned me. Because how you can tell is one thing. You ask them, would you ban me? Their answer, always, universal, should be, I'll ban you if I have to, because I have a valid reason. Something like that. Like, I'll ban you if you break TOS. Or like streamers who put in their rules, their chat rules, that you have to follow TOS and that's it. Those are good streamers because TOS, community guidelines, and maybe no spoilers is all you need. Like, like that's all you need. And I like spoilers, but like when um you meet someone, you're not gonna know. So you're gonna have to make inferences and you can't ask them. Like I can't meet someone I can't meet my boss at work on the first day and have a 5 hour long question session with him. Ask him questions about him and his personality and his traits and his beliefs. And so, unfortunately, no one, that's the thing, no one in this world will ever get a fair chance. Because always there's gonna be people who are, there's always gonna be people who are, like, I'm tired. And